Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's still Jovita Concept. Please, if you know I haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe on the red button and turn on your notification bell. So guys, what I'll be teaching you guys today is how to design flyer for party. So guys, this is our working materials here. So guys, we're gonna copy them and move them to our working space. Okay, let's highlight it. Okay, then right click and copy. Come over to our working space and paste. Okay, this is it. Now the next thing we're gonna do is that we're gonna fix our size of the work that we'll be working. Like coming over to this properties bar and click on these letters and choose our size. Then come over to this our tools bar and double click on this our rectangle. Okay, then drop the tools and come down here and right click to remove the outline. So the next thing we're gonna do is that we start importing this by power clicking, like right click, then power click inside here. The same thing is applicable here. Power click. Okay, I think it's okay like this. Now let's edit our power click by clicking here, then keep this aside and increase this. Okay, let's change it. Okay, you can see. Now let's increase it. Okay, I think it's okay like this. So the next thing we're gonna do now is that we click on this and bring it over here, then come over to this our bitmap and bitmap it. Then make sure your color mode is always in RGB, then click OK. Then convert it, click OK. So the next thing we're gonna do is that come over to this our trace bitmap and click, then come down to quick trace, then go to line art and click. Now you see it's loading. It's loading. You can see. So let's click OK and bring this outside. Then delete this. The next thing we're gonna do is that we'll ungroup it so that we remove the parts that we don't need. Okay, this is what we need, so let's delete this one. So let's change this to a color we like, which is white. Okay, then let's bring it over here and use this our mouse by right clicking, by left clicking, then drag and hold your shift key and drag it, then right click and hold on your control key in your desktop, then click D. You can see. So let's click on this again and left click, then left click and hold on your shift key and keep dragging it up, then right click and come and hold your control key and D, then keep pressing it until you get your satisfaction or what you want. You can see. Now I think we have reached our limit. Now the next thing now we're gonna do is that we group this. Let's keep this aside first, then group this. Okay, Okay, now let's place this back. So what we're gonna do now is that we'll change the color by right clicking over here, then come over here and left click to remove the inner corner. I think it's okay like this. So the next thing we're gonna do now is that we'll faint it because it's too shouty. Yeah, it covers our background a lot, so we have to faint it by clicking over here. Okay, 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 okay. Now let's bitmap. Okay, okay, it's wasting time. Okay, and do the same thing this side. Okay, okay. Now let's click here, then let's click on finish and see. Okay, I think it's okay this way. Then bring this over here and increase it. Okay, okay. Then the next thing we're gonna do now is that we'll bring this our speaker and place it here, a microphone, and place it here. We have to reduce it. Okay, and we need to fade these edges that is showing by making use of these transparent tools. Let's bitmap first. Okay, then this is what we have to do. Okay, I think it's okay. You need to be faint more. Okay, it's okay now. So let's fix the tip. Okay, the center, then raise it up. Okay, bring this. Okay, I think it's okay like this. So the next thing we're gonna do, let's increase this a little bit. Okay, okay. So the next thing we're gonna do is that we'll change this our right up to white, then increase it and break it apart by holding the Ctrl K button in your desktop. Then bring this over here and increase. Then hold on the shift button and page it up in your desktop. Then let's change it to uppercase by clicking here. Okay, uppercase. Okay, okay. I think the font is okay. Now let's leave it this way and change the color using this interaction corner, interactive corner. Okay, okay. Then put here gray corner. I think it's okay like this. Okay, now let's bring this our sound over here and increase it and change it to uppercase as well. Then change our, okay, Let's put this and reduce it. Okay. Okay, let's shift it. Okay. I'll reduce it a little bit. I think it's okay like this. Okay. This is it now. Now let's put color to it by making use of this. Okay. 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 I think it's okay like this. Let's remove the outline by right clicking over here. Now the next thing we're gonna do is that we'll bring this our date over here. Okay, let's start from here first. Let's enter it. Okay. And change it to uppercase by clicking over here. Change to case, uppercase. Okay. Now bring it over here and change the font as well. Let's use import here. Then bring this one as well. Click here and enter in your desktop. Then drop the key, the button. Then bring it over here, reduce and center it. Okay. Let's keep reducing. Then let's change the font character to impact as well. Okay. Let's reduce. Let's reduce. Let's break this apart. Okay. Break this one apart as well. Okay, let's change the font size first. Okay. Come over here and click here, then okay. Then Ctrl K to break it apart. Now let's put these two in the same size. Let's put 24. Okay. Okay. Then shift and drag to fix them in a position. Then let's change the font of this. Okay. Let's search for a better font. Okay, let's use this. The same font here. Now, now let's keep them in a straight line by clicking on E button in your desktop. You can see. Then highlight these two and click C to put them in the center. Okay. The same thing is applicable here. Okay. Now let's group it. Okay. Let's shift. Okay. Let's shift this one as well. It's okay. It's okay like this. Now let's bring this. Let's make use of this our freehand tools, then draw line here. Sorry, draw a straight line here. Okay, give it a color. Okay, let's give it this color. Okay, then drag it and bring it down small. Okay, it's okay. Okay, now let's duplicate it and bring it up here. Okay, okay, then come over to our shape tools and click over here, then come over here and convert it to curve, then come back and click there and right click, then break apart, then click here again, then right click and delete. Okay, then hold on your left click and move by holding your shift button and shift. Then the next thing you're gonna do is that you right click. You can see. Let's shift it. Okay, let's keep shifting it. It's not okay. Let's shift this one. Let's reduce this from here. Okay, then reduce this one as well. Then let's bring this our sound over here. Let's duplicate this. Okay, duplicate, then bring one down here and change the font character by clicking over here. Okay, let's use this, then reduce it. Okay, let's increase it a little bit to 24. Okay, now the next thing we're gonna do now, let's highlight this. Okay, and shift it up. Okay, let's bring this down. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do now is that I'll bring this my DJ and place it here, then reduce it. Bring this my DJ as well and place it over here. Then the next thing I'm gonna do is that I'll go over to this text tool to change the case to title case. You can see to title case. Click over here, title case. Yes. Okay. Now let me reduce the font size. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's bring this down a little bit. Okay, it's okay. Then let's bring this down as well. The same thing here. So the next thing we're gonna do now is that we'll fix this our date somewhere. Okay, let's fix our date somewhere. But first of all, let's bring this. Let's move it up. Let's group this first by going over here, you can see. Then let's move this, shift it up. Okay, so that we see space where to put our dates. Okay, okay, I'm shifting it up, you guys can see it now. Okay, now let's put our dates. Then draw a rectangle like this. Okay, let's manipulate it to give it one kind unique shape. Then convert it to curve. Come over here and click. Then come over to this properties bar and click to convert to curve. Then drag it up like this. Okay, the same thing is applicable here. Convert to curve, then drag it up and do the same here. Okay, let's leave it this way, it's okay. Now the next thing we're gonna do is that we'll fix our color. Okay, 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 this is our color. Then come over here and right click to remove the outline. Then the next thing we're gonna do is that we're gonna put shadow over it. Okay, let's use this. Let's try this. Let's see. Let's reduce it. Okay. Okay. Now let's fix this our date inside there. Okay. Let's reduce this our date to 6. Let's use the shortcut of it. Okay. I think it's better this way. Then let's change the font to Arial Black or Impact. Okay, let's use Impact. Okay, let's reduce it a little bit. No, we are trying to reduce the font, not this is what we're trying to reduce. Okay, let's fix it here and reduce it a little bit, then fix it. Okay, I think it's okay. Then let's group it by, okay, then come over here and left click, bring it over here. Now you can see our date. This is it. Let's increase it. Okay, okay, Let's shift it. I think it's okay. Let's reduce this speaker microphone a little bit. Okay. Then shift it up. Control Z. Okay. Okay. Let's bring it down small. Okay. 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 Let's keep bringing it down. Okay, now I think it's okay like this. Let's bring this up a little bit. Okay. Now let's change this. Put the outline. Let's put this as the outline. Okay. The same thing is applicable here. The same thing is applicable here. Okay. Now this is it. You can see. So guys, this is how to design simple club flyer. Yes, and this is where we're gonna end in today's video. So we're gonna continue next in our next video from where we stop. So please, if you watch and like this video, do not hesitate to like, share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that you can be able to get my future upload each time I drop it. See you guys in my next video. Thank you.